Kenneth Arnold's famous sighting of a UFO back in the summer of 1947 may have forever left us with what the press later dubbed flying saucers, although the pilot, whose life was forever changed by the sighting, really saw what more closely resembled a series of boomerang-shaped craft flying in formation. With little doubt, the expression flying saucer must have seemed more appealing than non-rotational flying boomerangs. But all semantics aside, the flying boomerangs are still reported from time to time even today, referred to variously as flying wedges, chevrons, single or swept-wing aircraft, or perhaps even more commonly as simply triangles. Their shapes may indeed provide clues about these mysterious aircraft, ranging from what their propulsion systems might be, to even attempts at reconciling their supposed origins. But then there are the stranger aspects associated with popular UFO reports that appear to defy any kind of explanation, seemingly leaving only one potential in their curious wake, that they must be of otherworldly origin. Roger Marsh's relentless pursuit of the UFO mystery offers us a cavalcade of unique UFO reports and eyewitness descriptions on a weekly basis, courtesy of his Examiner.com page that features data collected nationally by the Mutual UFO Network (MUFON). Recently, there was a very curious description of a wedge or boomerang-shaped object featured at a site, which had been apparently witnessed over Maryland within the last several days. The report is as follows: I saw what I thought at first were a flock of birds. I looked closer and the object was black in the shape of a boomerang. I also noticed that the object looked like it was breaking apart, but all the pieces were following. It kept a steady speed, and it did not change its shape. I watched the object for about 2 or 3 minutes until it passed over the building next to me. Marsh notes that the object also seemed to travel as if in a mist, as described at the MUFON Witness Reporting Database. Back in the 1980s and 90s, Jacques Vallée discussed a few sightings in his books that seemed to deal with odd myths associated with UFOs and abduction phenomenon, perhaps employed as some kind of veil used to disorient humans nearby. Others have supposed there is a biological agent associated with this, and that such strangeness might be akin to some kind of substance or gas used to cause disorientation, hallucinations, or even for purposes of disabling a potential abductee. So far as the mist-like appearance attributed to the UFO craft described in the recent Maryland encounter, could we suppose that this had instead been some variety of cloaking technology, used to partially or wholly perhaps, had it been functioning properly, obstruct the object from view as it traveled along? I often hear reports of UFO craft that appear to display intermittent invisibility, and that these craft, whatever they are, may temporarily appear at times because of technical malfunctions or other circumstances that allow them to be seen. Whatever the case may be, the prospect that there might be UFOs flying all around us, and virtually all the time, is no new prospect, though it remains a tantalizing one.